Alright, I'm going to go over all the theme options for the Dolphin WordPress theme. So if we go under Dashboard, under Appearance and Theme Options, we get our Options panel. And basic settings is pretty simple. So we've got our copyright at the bottom, our blog page title. These are all pretty self-explanatory. Let's say you wanted to disable the search in the page title. You can do so right here with Enable or Disable. And we have full width blog, so if you wanted your blog to have no sidebar, you can do so here, and same with our portfolio post page and blog post page. Super easy. It's basically just disabling the sidebar. So the next thing is footer columns. So our footer has 4 possible widget areas, and you can make that anywhere between 1 and 4. Super easy. Last thing under basic settings is these 2 text areas, view project. So one of them's right here, read more, is for the blog, and our portfolio is view project. So if you wanted to adjust the text, you can do so very easily right here in one spot under basic settings. Social icons is very simple as well. So if I type in a link, for example, and save it, you'll notice that it pops up right here in the top right. This will also work with our social icons widget the same exact way. If you don't want one to display, you just remove it. I'll come back to appearance at the end. Homepage, we have a whole video dedicated to this one. Super easy. You can find that under creating the homepage. Tools, this one's pretty cool. There's a bit of SEO at the top if you want to customize a homepage title and description. Paste in your tracking code and specific things. It's more for customizing and whatnot under tools. Slider, this one's pretty self-explanatory as well. You can read the descriptions. It's just how to customize the slider. You know, if you want to have autoplay on off, the transitions, and etc. The one you're probably going to dig around the most is appearance. And the first thing you'll see is a logo. And let's go and just upload a logo. Let me actually grab one from another one of my themes as an example. Alright, so let's upload a logo. Just click upload, regular default uploader, and you'll want to scroll down and click use this image. So once we click that, you'll see it pop up. So let's go ahead and save that, and I'll show you what happens. So, the easiest thing is to use a logo that's the same size, but you don't have to be limited to that. So, for example, our logo is a little too big, and you can play around with it, upload a couple logo sizes and see how it is. But you'll see that there's gaps, right? So all you need to do is go under here, under adjust navigation height, taller. So 0 is the basic height, and if you want to add, so we're probably about 15 pixels short. If we add 15, we can save those options, and it's resized. I added a little too much, but you get the idea. Now it fills up the whole height. So that's just there if your logo is just a little too tall from our default one and you want to adjust that. Unfortunately, you'll have to adjust the social icons by hand under the standard.css file. But these can all be adjusted real easily from that one spot. Next thing is page title background image. If you want to upload another background image, you can do so. It'll automatically repeat for you. Or what you can do is just use a solid color, and that's right here. We click it, enable, and all that does is enable this next option. So let's click save. We refresh it, and it's now this gray, but you can adjust it to whatever you want. Let's go ahead and just pick a red color. It's not going to be pretty, but just to show you that you can easily adjust it like so. So if you want to change back to having the image, you just click disable. And these are all options that you can see in the color picker on the live preview. You just see what it corresponds to and you can adjust it. And if you want to change it back, we have the correct original colors right here on the side. And you can play around with those options as much as you'd like. And that's basically the appearance section of the theme.